You live. Welcome to the Benzinga Trading Summit. Listen, everything I do from now on will start with in my great and unmatched wisdom. I thought Road Killers was a good one, but man, love or hate Trump, you gotta love some of the quotes that he comes up with. Fantastic stuff. I still love. A lot of people don't realize. France, one of our greatest and staunchest allies. Who doesn't realize? A lot of people don't realize. I just learned. He should just say, I just learned this. And we're back. So yeah, SLV going higher. The higher it goes, the more your calls will be worth, and then sell them then. All right. I forgot what I was talking about now. What did I want? I wanted to say something about this market, how awesome it is. Yeah, but as awesome as this rally is, UVXY is not going down, man. How come UVXY is not tanking? That means maybe there'll be more selling later. So I missed out on another contest. The other kid, the kid that admitted that he wasn't trading all this time, he put up $2,000 to do a trading contest, but I think it started on the 4th. Hopefully they do it again. I will join it, and I will not allow anybody to trade my account. So if he does another one, please do another one. I want to do it. I don't know how you're going to run it or whatever the rules are. As long as we're not doing low cap bullshit, then I'm in. All right. As long as it's real ideas in real time, and there's somewhere to, how to track this stuff. All right. But what I want to talk about is these crazy phone calls that I've been making. First of all, just had an amazing phone call. Let's start with the positives. Guy came into the room, was baffled by what was going on, and he didn't realize, a lot of people don't realize, if you need me to spoon feed you, I will build the charts for you. That's what we do. I'll get you the 1 minute, the multi-day VWAP. You'll have the same chart as I do. And then you follow along. You follow along in the room, because I'm there every day for at least 3 hours. It's not just type. So basically, you get your, oh, wait a second. What did he just say? Oh! Now you see why the UVXY wasn't going down this whole time? Because somebody knew. Holy shit. What just happened? What did he say? What happened? Hello? Did you just see the UVXY? The market's rallying. UVXY wasn't tanking. That's what normally happens.
Wow. What happened? What happened? What did he just say? Interest rates are not going up? Down? Sideways? Left? Right? Center?
What just happened? Holy shit, that was awesome. You see that silver spike? Yeah, that's right, baby. You know where I am right now? Two Fed chairman and a contrary. Two Fed chairman and a Fed policy. Two Fed, what? What, you don't have the multi-day VWAP? Gringo Star, what's up? When are you calling me? Isn't this your last day here? Should we start singing the song? Fare thee well to you fair Spanish ladies. What happened to Solid Joe? Has anybody found him? I think he's schmoozing. I think he went and joined, what's his name? I think he joined, I can't remember his name. Oh, Doug. Yeah. You know when Doug will come back? When he's broke. I saved him from ruin, and then he tries to ruin you guys. By the way, I didn't kick him out of here. He's welcome. I just told him not to scream and shout about dog shit $3 stocks that are completely worthless and not worthy of our money to be traded. No, solid. I don't know. He's probably building some algo somewhere or something. I don't know, but let's get to the positives, right? Just spoke to one guy, and this is exactly why I need to make the phone calls. The Minotaur's been calling. I got my buddy Mike calling. There will always be the guys that I'm going to be baffled by. They seem very. See, there's 3 or 4 different guys. So let's start with the positive. We'll get to Andrew and our friend Toby, because Toby makes me. I appreciate you like me and all that, but you're still breaking my heart. Yeah, what the hell was I saying? So this guy, he's like, yeah, I was in your room. I didn't really get it. Everyone's talking about this, that, VWAP, this, and a reversal. I didn't get it. I was kind of intimidated, so I left. Boom. Let me explain what we're going on in there. Went through the whole specificity of our trade. We're looking at stocks that are gap, looking for reversions, trading around volume weighted average price. We're looking at very specific setups for the 1 minute and the multi-day. We're looking for range breaks that are getting over opening ranges through the VWAP. Got into the whole discussion about how VWAP is a trend indicator, how VWAP really is the only indicator you need. And then we also have the multi-VWAP indicator that gives us quite often a decent target on the way out on the good trades or the bad trades. And within a 10-minute conversation, this guy said, now I get it. I just needed a little bit of explanation. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I need a little bit of hand-holding. Do you do that? And I said, not only do I do hand-holding, but I do hand-holding. And I fish. The whole fishing analogy, we threw that one out there. Not only will I teach you to fish, but I'll freaking catch those fish for you. And I've got like 8 or 9 different recipes that I could cook the fish for you too, if that's what you need. And now we've got a new guy in the room coming back on Monday. Liquidating assets, great conversation. And then you have the other guy. The guy just mumbles. No, yeah, all right. I'm like, don't yeah. And I said to him, Ben, you don't have to mumble, yeah, all right, and rush me off the phone. This is what I want. Kenny, I don't care how successful you are. I'm never coming to your chat room. Please stop calling. That's what I want. Say that. So then I cross your name off the list. Kenny, I don't give a shit that you did 43 trades in a row on VWAP reversals last quarter. I'm very happy losing my money on my own. Stop calling me. Don't mumble and say, bro, send me the password. No. I don't need to send you the password, Ben. You're not showing up. I get it. Just say it. Rip the Band-Aid off. I'm a big guy. I don't care if you don't show up, but I just don't want to have your name on a list that now I give to another guy. Well, if Ben seemed like he was interested, why don't you call Ben back? And then they're trying to find you. And then finally they get you on the phone 2 months ago. And then you go blah, 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 blah. And you mumble something to them. And then they get back to me. Well, Ben seemed interested. Oh, did he? Because 2 months ago he mumbled something to me about the password and then he didn't show up. It's okay for you to say no. It's all right. I understand. I'll still be doing this. If it's me, Gringo Star, Mark, and Chucky, it's going to be all right, Ben. But Ben, you just got to cut me free. Just like the salesmen say, right? I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste any more of my time. All those sales lines, they're cliches, but they're real. I don't want you to waste my time, and I certainly don't want to waste your time, Ben. So either this is going to gel for you. You want to give it that 30 days again? Chances are I shouldn't let people come in for another 30 days on a house. But if you legitimately were here for 1 or 2 days and it kind of startled you and you just got spooked, come on back. Come on back. I'm going to save you one at a time. Al's coming back. What's up, Al? I got your email. You're in. Al's back. I'm waiting for Albert to come back. Where's, and now I just need Toby. If I could get Toby If I could just get Toby to show up. Now, I understand people have jobs. Chris is out there somewhere else. So, Chris, you know what I'm talking about. I know you don't have the time to be here. And then you've got the Gales and the Angelas. You know I love you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming. Deb got spooked. She's like, why are you trying to sell me something? The 30 days isn't up. I'm like, I'm just telling you what's going to happen next. And she felt high pressured. I'm like, I'm not pressuring you. I'm just calling you to see if you're following along, if you're getting what's being laid down here. Because if you're not getting it and you're in there for 30 days and then I call you and say, hey, what'd you think? Wasn't it awesome? And you're like, well, I didn't get it. Let me know a week in that you're not getting it so then I could concentrate and say your name in the chat room. Like Romper Room when they would say the kids' names. Angela, you in the back, are you getting what we're laying down here? No child left behind. No child left behind. If you're not getting it, we will stop the class right now and make sure Angela gets it. We will not move on. We will not proceed. We will not collect $200 and pass go until Angela gets it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing here. So if you're not getting it, don't not come back. Don't search other people. Had somebody ask me, well, what do you think about Tim Sykes? I'm like, did you just ask me about Tim Sykes? Well, what do you think about? I was thinking about going in there. The Tim Sykes challenge. I'm like, are you seriously doing this? Are you really asking me about the Tim Sykes challenge? And this person was actually legitimately asking me my opinion on the Tim Sykes chat room and the Tim Sykes challenge. Oh my God. The challenge for Tim Sykes is send him $9,000. And the challenge is to get your money back after you realize how much you've been ripped off. That's the challenge. And I'm not joking. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. Tim Sykes, the guys over the Tim Sykes challenge, they call me every 6 months. Every 6 months. They want to know if I'm ready for the Tim Sykes challenge. I'm like, are you ready for the Kenny Glick challenge? Are you ready for the Kenny Glick challenge? They're like, well, we didn't call you about that. I'm like, no, I'm going to tell you about what it is then. They're like, we called you about the Tim Sykes challenge. I don't really give a shit about the Tim Sykes challenge. I'm talking about the Kenny Glick challenge. I was like, I want you to tell Tim Sykes about the Kenny Glick challenge, all right? So here's the challenge. If Tim Sykes is so awesome and he wants $9,000 for me to take the Tim Sykes challenge, tell Tim if he could give me good advice for a month straight, I will give him $18,000, no strings attached. That's the challenge. I want 1 month free access to the Tim Sykes wealth of knowledge. Or should we say, what are we calling it? The what's the quote of the day? The vast and massive knowledge. What the hell ever? Whatever Trump said, it was fantastic. But that's the challenge. Tim Sykes, let me in your chat room for a month. Prove to me that you have any idea of what the hell's going on in the market, other than the fact that you keep saying that you turned your bar mitzvah money from 13 grand to 2 million. Yeah, we heard that story already. It's old news. Tim, let me in your chat room for a month. Prove me you know something about the market. I'll give you 18 grand. Prove it to me. $18,000. I got it in my drawer right here in cash. I'll meet you wherever you want. Let me see you give me 20 winners in a row. Give me 5 winners. Give me 1 winner. Give me a month free access in your chat room. I'll give you $18,000. The Tim Sykes challenge. Here's your 9 grand so I can go into a chat room that nobody's in. Not even Tim. The challenge is get your money back because he gives you a money back guarantee. That's the challenge. Send them $9,000. See if you get the money back. If all of these gurus on YouTube were so awesome, how come nobody offers anything for free? Prove it or shut the fuck up. No, he needs to give me more than one good trade. But to the guys on YouTube, I take all challenges. And I appreciate that kid. Again, Patrick Wheeland, or whatever his name is. Everybody got on him because he admitted he was trading in a paper trading account. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you're trading if you're using smoke signals. If your smoke signal hits if I smell your smoke signal and it tells me to buy UVXY at $28.30 and it goes to $28.95 and I made money, boom, I'm in. Prove it or shut the fuck up. It's not a very hard thing to do. Look, even I figured it out, right? I could get my charts up there. You could see my scanners. The room's there for free, right? Right? We had 2 losing trades today. Right? What the hell was? Oh, well, the Kron was kind of a winner. Well, the Uber, right? You see, by the way, I want to go back to the Uber trade, Jimmy. You see how it was a loss? We did a feeler lot for 100 shares, Jimmy. We bought 100 shares. We were up 4 cents. Next thing you know, we got stopped out for an $8.90 loss. And then we moved on. And the next trade, Kron. We started with a feeler lot. Next thing you know, Kron starting to work. Add some more Kron. Ooh, look at Kron starting to work. All right, we were looking for 887. We got to 885. So we started selling it. And then we put a stop at 778 and we got banged out of the rest. You know what that was? Day's pay. Yeah, on that measly 9 cents. That's right. A couple thousand shares. You start with the feeler lot. The feeler lot starts to work out. You add to your position. And by the way, I've been bearish this market since being bearish was cool again, which it is this year. Being bearish is kind of cool right now, right? Then again, I don't really like hanging with the cool kids. I want to be the nerdy reject guy in the corner doing my own thing. That's why I like being a bear, because I feel like I have to be on point at all times because the market hardly ever goes down. But right now, being a bear is feeling pretty good. Pretty good. Man, that coffee kicks in. I don't know what I would do without coffee. But you know what else? I got indigestion. By the way, thank you everybody out there that was sending me tidbits of information about tinnitus. It really comes down to just getting used to it. I don't think there's really anything that specifically works except just getting used to that, almost like embracing the buzz. And then that's where you are in life. This is my plight. That's what I'm dealing with. So those first 3 days, you're like, holy shit, I'm going insane. And then you just get used to it, just like anything else. But yeah, I tried the exercise, the thing with the thing and the covering the ears, and 5G gives you tinnitus. 5G is supposedly going to kill us all, right? You know, you guys ever watch, stale Tums. Ugh. Nasty. Gross. Did you ever see the movie Trading Places? There's that one scene where they're all in the bathroom. Hey, how's that sciatica? And they're all taking Maalox and anti-stress pills. I never got that joke until this is what we do. I get it now. I don't know what's worse. I still, for me, it's almost a break even. The frustration of getting out of a DPZ and watching it go up 10 points, or the frustration of just a typical losing trade. I don't know what's worse. Letting a monster go or losing some money. It's very neck and neck. I guess in theory, losing money is worse. But damn, that DPZ, man. I went to a meeting trying to learn about municipal bonds when I was telling you. We wound up just talking about the DPZ trade because It's funny. 5-10 minutes into the conversation, the guy's like, "What do you need me for? You seem to know whatever. You seem to know more than I do about everything." I'm like, "I don't know about municipal bonds, and I don't know about, if I could find 2% in a something liquid for 2% for about a year and a half." But turns out that 2% CD is pretty much the direction I'm probably going to go in. 9 months, 2% compounded daily. You're not going to find anything much better nowadays. There's a couple of money market accounts out there. E-Trade has got it up to about 1.85 on their money market, which is pretty good. I mean, you're not really finding much yield out there without putting something at risk. But E-Trade has their money market attached to their brokerage, which is pretty good. You think the losing out of the monsters worse than losing money? Yeah, I'm with you. It's it's neck and neck. It's neck and neck. But today, obviously, it's DPZ getting away. I mean, that's just a stupid trade. Stupid trade. I mean, I bought it at I only traded it once. I never even got back in when it broke the 244. That was the dumb part. I traded it prior to the reversal. I got in the 240 to 241 and a half. And I don't know why. I just never went back. And he never went back again. I was part of that first spurt. And then where did it go? You had the multi-day VWAP break over the 240. I got into 240. We had this one spike, and that was it. That was the trade for me. That one moment. I do not know why I didn't go back to this trade. It was phenomenal. But Toby, if you're out there, Andrew, if you're going to make a decision for the love of God. So these phone calls, again, for me, it's entertainment. I'm being entertained. I'm getting to get more familiar with the people that want to be a part of what we're doing. And it's the only way. Again, I don't do anything automated. And that's why I only have 80 members total. I don't do anything automated, people. I need to get to know you. I've talked people out of trading. One guy's like, "Well, I can probably make it in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon." I'm like, no, don't do it. I was like, if you can only get here 3 o'clock till 4 and then look to trade. And he was like, "What about the aftermarket?" I'm like, no, don't do it. I actually talked the guy out of joining. I was like, if you want to take the class and learn something about some VWAP, do that. But the room's probably not going to be good for you, especially if you're only able to go in there 1 hour a day at the end of the day. So, yeah, I mean, that's why I want to talk to everybody. I got my buddy helping me out right now. So if you get a call from the Minotaur or Mike McManus, they're working for me now. So be nice to them. Bottom line is I want to know what your story is, what you think you're going to get out of this. Some people have illusions of grandeur. It's not like that. It's a I don't want to say a grind, but it's a job. All right. You got to take it serious for at least 3 hours. And that's not a lot. Think about it. You just need 3 hours. It's the best job in the world because you only really have to work for 3 hours. Now, I get it. There's activity in the afternoon, but man, not for me. I mean, I'm just sitting here making phone calls now. But I got to tell you something again. And a lot of this stuff is, yeah, you know what? I'm right about a lot of things. But why am I not why am I not worth 100 billion? Because I don't have any short Smile Direct on right now. Probably my favorite trade of the year was shorting this stock, right? But I can't. I don't have the juice. If I knew people and I could make some moves behind the scenes, hang out with 100,000 shares of this thing short in the 20s, you knew this thing was going to single digits. They're going out of business. Except what do you do now? I'm going to again, I got to go pay for a locate. It's hard to short. I don't know. Let's see. You probably can't short this thing again on a daily basis, right? No, it's shortable again today. What do you know? So some days it's not short. Sometimes it is. Some days it's not. J-Nug. No, I don't know. This is the first time in a long time. I'm not going to say I hate. I mean, I hate gold compared to silver. I don't like gold as an investment. I don't even like the idea of it protecting a portfolio. If you want to protect a portfolio, sell your portfolio. That's another thing I never got. If you think we're going down, just sell your stocks, or at least sell calls or buy puts. Buying gold to protect the portfolio. What is this? 1976. That trade doesn't work anymore. But the J Nugs, you know how I feel about them. They're not real products, so you really can't get too enthusiastic about owning this stuff. But they're fun to trade when they're hot. And gold definitely was hot for about 2 months. New all-time lows. Smile Direct. Oh, baby. When does this thing get halted and the indictments come? That's the only question right now. So for Christmas, I got all these presents I want to give away. We'll start playing some silly games. What do you think will go out of business first? I mean, Uber and Lyft will probably stay around. They got enough investors to probably keep them afloat. But which one of these you think will go out of business first? Box, Smile Direct. I don't know. What are some of the real worthless ones that never got anything? Real. Stitch Fix. How long is Stitch Fix going to really be around? Fitbit, GoPro, another two good choices right there. Peloton. By the way, Sean, I'm still waiting for your call, man. After I give you all those accolades about your performance in Carlito's Way, you don't even call me over the weekend. I believe you're right, Rich. I don't think it's going to go out of business, but where's the true value of a stock, of a company that is just hemorrhaging cash? What's the real value? By economic terms, zero. by fundamental analysis, the value of Uber is zero. Will it go to zero? I highly doubt it. That's why, again, I don't know about Lyft. I've chosen Uber to be the one that I usually look at nowadays. And I usually use Uber, even though there's a couple other ones in the city is supposedly cheaper and better. If you live in Manhattan, there's like one that's really just for Manhattan. But some of these are going to be really, really good stocks. I don't know which one yet. Will Chewy survive? I doubt it. They sell pet food on the internet. Didn't work the first time. Plus, I'm already over the Chewy. My millennial friends I have they're in a guy that's done really well. Shopify, my man. Dude has Shopify from the 20s. He's still in Facebook from 30. Shopify in the 30s. AMD, $3 or $4. A couple of his favorite ideas: Upwork and Box. And again, the whole point about me not understanding the company. I understand when I look at Upwork, UPWK, right? What's to understand? Every rally is met with more selling. Who knows what they do? Who cares what they do? This is a dog shit stock. But one day, if it consolidates and breaks out, next thing you know, it could become a real stock. And we're only talking about some of these stocks that have only had a lifespan of 6 months. That's a fart in the wind. It's nothing. Now, Smile Direct, I mean, that's still my vote. That is the one that's going to go to zero. Because again, when I went into that place with both my kids, it was like this uneasy, cultish feeling there. You could smell the scam in the air. It was like the Amway of dental products. It's worthless. And I'm being proved right every day. This thing's falling in 10% increments. I mean, you're down another 12% today. And I don't know if you read the article about how 10 companies yesterday came out to defend Smile Direct. Do you know why they came out to defend Smile Direct? You know the answer. They're paid off. They're the ones that brought it public. They're in. They have something to lose if the stock goes back below $10, or well, obviously it's below the IPO price, but they're in trouble. So they're doing whatever they can to try to manipulate you. To think this thing was flirting with $15 yesterday. I mean, sick. It's sick. It really is sick, actually. So here's what a couple of announcements today. So anyway, the phone calls, man. I'm going through them. I'm gonna spend the next 2.5 years getting through this goddamn list if it kills me. I mean, I'm calling people from T3. We are diving. We're dumpster diving now. We're calling people from T3. These guys don't even remember who I am. You know, do you realize it's been 7 years since I worked at T3? These guys are getting banged out for $500 a month just to be a trader at T3 with all their fees, and then the virtual chat room. Oh my God! I had a nice decent following there for the moment in time that I was there. So I've been calling those guys. Most of them aren't even doing this anymore. Some didn't want to hear anything about trading. And then you got Mumble Guy. Don't mumble. Like, send me the brochure, I think he said. I'm like, brochure? What the hell are you talking about? That used to be the way that's the way they used to get off the phone when I was a broker. Oh, just send me the information. What information? I didn't say anything about information. I just asked you if you're in the market right now. Mr. Jones, I'm calling about Faro Tech. It has new radar with military and consumer applications. Dan Dorfman just put a buy on it. Pick up 10,000 shares. Man, that Smile Direct stuff is fantastic. $2 ripping Faro Tech. Exactly. What was the name of the radar? Wait, Faro Tech was the biotech at the end of the movie. What was the radar one at the beginning? Aerotime. Aerotime Industries. Aerotime. Yeah, right here. Aerotime. I freaking love that movie, man. It's so real. But if you really want to watch the real, Boiler Room was better. That shit was legit. I mean, when Ben Affleck did that speech, I was like, what? I was having flashbacks. I mean, as soon as I was there for 1 day, 3 guys ripped into my suit. What are you doing? Don't come back wearing that suit. It's my only suit from my bar mitzvah. I'm still rocking my bar mitzvah suit. Yeah, don't come back in that suit. They said, don't come back. I got a 92 on my Series 7. Yeah, shut up, kid. Don't come back wearing that suit. And you got a 92 on your Series 7? You might as well just quit right now. No, when I was working in 93, 94, I almost could fit into my 13-year-old suit. No, it looked like it was from Alexander's. You guys remember Alexander's? Alexander's is where Macy's would send their shit to, and then you would buy it from Alexander's. I had my Alexander's suit and my $2 tie that I bought on the way to the office from that guy outside of the office. $2 tie, 4 for 5. 4 for 5, $2 tie, 4 for 5, 4 for 5, 4 ties for $5. Wow, 2 for 5. Man, those were fun times. Oh my gringo. Holy shit. The funny thing is I asked that question once. I was almost punched in the face. I was like, why do I have to wear a suit at all? I sit in a cubicle making 300 phone calls and get yelled at all day. Why can't I wear sweatpants and a Grateful Dead t-shirt? You have to act as if this is a professional environment. If you're a professional, you'll exude professionalism. Meanwhile, that's hilarious because we were selling fake stocks to unsuspecting victims. Yeah, professional. Professional criminals. You are here to help us, not to fuck us up. Fuck you, John. I want my fucking Cadillac. This guy knows. you get all my stuff. I like you. I like you. You can come over and fuck my wife. I like you. What movie was that from? She had a great ass. That's another movie. That's Heat. The great ass. That's from Heat when he's talking to Hank Azaria. Don't try to get me. I have a Tourette. My Tourette syndrome is movie quotes. Full Metal Jacket. Get the fuck down off of my obstacle. What is your major malfunction, pile? Did you have any children? Did your parents have any children that lived? The best part about drip down the side of your mom's at. Oh man, that stuff is good. Devil's Advocate. I'm an absentee landlord. Keep going. I got them all. You throw a movie, I'll give you a couple of quotes. I go all day. You know why? Because I'm a guy. My wife wants to know why the hell and how the hell do you have all those movie quotes in your head? Because I'm an idiot savant, honey. Taxi Driver or Taxi? Hey, did somebody mention J-Nug? You know, this thing's been ripping since you mentioned it. Wow. I like when me and my friends are all into the movie quotes, right? My birthday, it's coming. I don't want to give my exact birthday in case you're trying to steal my identity, but Scorpio, I'm November, first week in November. If you want to send me a present. I lost my Maui Jim sunglasses, so if anybody wants to get me new sunglasses, I had, November 23rd. Nice, man. It's one of my best friend's birthdays. I lost my sunglasses. 6 years I had the same sunglasses. I pride myself in not losing things because I have compulsive disorders. If I lose something, I go on a hunt. But yeah, I got to get a nice pair of sunglasses. Now I'm back to wearing those $3 throwaway glasses again. Where are they? I don't. Oh my God, it reeks in that drawer. I've had these glasses probably since 1987. I have a drawer full of glasses. I used to wear these to go skiing. Remember what was the skiing glasses we all used to wear? They were fancy, not Ray-Bans. It was the other group. It was the other one. I bought a pair of those and I lost them. I was like, I'm never buying expensive sunglasses ever. What were those ones? They were like, you kind of look like a douche in them, but they were cool. Oakleys! Yes. Two guys knew what I was talking about right away. Yeah. All right, what the hell are we doing? Is there anything to talk about at the end of the day here? What are we doing? Just shooting this shit? I'm that guy now.
He hasn't mentioned anything about trading. I mean, I've been sitting here for a half an hour. I haven't heard shit. This is bullshit, brah. You're a scam artist, brah. This is bullshit. I haven't heard one mention of one goddamn stock.
Wait, I actually have something for you. I mean, I don't trade at the end of the day. That's why. I mean, I'm just here to see how we close, to prepare for tomorrow. I mean, like it or not, you're spending the night with Fred Garvin, male prostitute. No, I'm still in the UGAZ. I just, when it got back to the VWAP, I gave it a shot. So I'm still in this thing. 1369. I obviously had a chance to get out when it got back to 1390, but it's what that's the only thing I have right now on the books. Books? What books? What movie was that? Books. What books? Hey, you got my impersonation. What movie was that? That was the one with no, that was the one he's playing a Russian submarine captain with a Scottish accent. Books? What books? Welcome to the Rock. You want to get Capone? Here's how you get Capone. He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of you guys to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That's the Chicago way. And that's how you get Capone. Red October was the one, yeah. Books. Is that the one where what's his name was in it too? I get that one mixed up with the Denzel Washington screaming at the Denzel and the guy from Superman. I can't remember, Hackman. And then you have the other one where there was one with Alec Baldwin in it and Sean Connery. It's not the same movie, right? And for $5, name both those movies in the next 2 minutes, and you get a emergency bow tie for all of your bow tie needs. Emergency bow tie for all your formal emergencies. It's a bow tie in a box. If you're wondering what it is, it's a bow tie in a box for all your bow tie needs. Bow tie in a box. I have a novelty draw, if you didn't know, right next to me. No, my friend, I use nothing. I use nothing except VWAP. Crimson Tide! There it is. Thank you very much. That's the one with Alec Baldwin, I think. No. The Hunt for Red October has Alec Baldwin and Sean Connery in it, I think. And Crimson Tide is the one with Denzel, which was a fantastic movie. So let's wrap this day up again. Did we trade DPZ? Well, I could say that I began the move, but I didn't follow through with the move. Yeah. Oh, we were in it. I mean, that's my trade. That was my trade of the day. I was in that thing at the 239.50 break, and then again, I traded it twice. I thought I only traded it once, but I didn't hold on to it, and I never got back into it. So I look at it as that as a missed opportunity of the month. I mean, what a massive reversal that was. Pussy. But I am short Smile Direct right now. Shh, I don't want to tell anybody. It's going to ruin the trade. This stock's going to be $7.50 on Friday. This whole market's bullshit, man. It's all smoke and mirrors, baby. You know, earlier, before I came on the air, maybe I was on the air, I forgot whether or not I had it running. The market was rallying, but UVXY wasn't going down. It wasn't even moving. It was as if the market was waiting to screw us. So that's why I wasn't really encouraged about buying anything into that rally, because UVXY was saying, yeah, this can't be trusted. And then suddenly, wham, we rolled over, UVXY spikes up, and here we are. So, man, that stock saves my life. I mean, that stock just, as much as I've lost in it back in the day, 2009, 2010, UVXY does a great job. It's just, you got to have it on. You got to be watching it at all times. By the way, SDC. You know, if it breaks 1150, what do you got? Oh, you got 19 minutes. If it breaks 1150, nobody's going to want to own this. This could trigger right down another quarter. You know what? I might add to it right here. Screw it, right? I don't want to get too aggressive with 19 minutes left in the day, but 1150 breaks, it might be just a freaking shit show. Like, let me see. I mean, we'll see. We're here. If the 1150 doesn't hold, this thing could rip right back, you know, right down another 25 cents. Why not take it? Uh-oh. They're not letting me short it. Oh, it's going down. My orders are getting rejected. This thing was shortable 5 minutes ago. Now they won't. Now they're not letting me short it. Short this thing. They're not letting me short it, you bastards. Oh, no. Why? Why are my orders getting rejected, you bastards? No. Is it good or is it bad? What's happening? Why are my orders not going through? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, now I don't want to be short. Jesus Christ. Wow. Did the Matrix just save me $100? What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Where did all my orders go? Is this on? Is this actually happening right now? The Matrix just said, no, don't short it. Holy shit, that was freaking sick. I just sent, no joke, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 17,000 shares to short. What the hell was that all about? Oh, good thing I don't have 17,000 shares of it. Wow. And this is why I don't trade the end of the day, man. Well, it never broke 1150, so good. I was going to short the shit out of that thing if it broke 1150. That was so weird. My orders, they went in, but they didn't get triggered. So weird. Let me see if I can short it now. Hang on a second. Oh, now I'm done. Oh, boy. Now I'm in. 57. Why not? Yeah. What did it just spike to? Whatever that spiked up price was, that'll where. Why am I doing this at 17 minutes left in the day? I don't know. I just hate the stock. What price was that? 63. I'm risking 5 cents. 1763 is my stop. I'm not holding it overnight, even though this thing's going to be down at freaking 0. No, I short the upgrades. My orders are getting rejected again. They're getting rejected. Look, I'm sending the shorts at 11:56 and they're not getting printed. Something's up. Something's up. Something's up. This stock's going to 0. Why won't they let me short it? Is the Matrix just telling me that I should get out of this short completely now? It's so weird. I guess, well, that answers my question. I just got stopped out of what I had left, so there you go. We'll hit the shit out of this thing tomorrow when it breaks 1150. Screw it. Oh, I still got a little bit left. They just took some away from me at 63. What is this all about? Why? I just sent the orders below the bid, and I didn't get done. Weird. Look, I'm sending them again. They're being rejected. I'm sending them to all the market makers too. NASDAQ, BATS, NYSE. Wow. Wow, that's weird. Oh, they all just got done. Uh-oh. Whoa. All right. I'm short a couple of thousand SDC now into the close, right back at 61. So weird, man. I don't know what's going on with this stock right now. I'm getting prints after now. Oh, now I'm back short at 61, so that's cool. Wait, let me see if I can get out. Let me bid in at 55 just to make sure this thing is actually... What do you guys have this thing on? You have 1157? Maybe my thing's on delay or something. I just covered some at 56. That's me on the bid at 55. That's me on the bid right now at 56. What the hell is this? 56 covered. That's me on the bid at 55 on NASDAQ. 55 covered. That's me on the bid at 52. 52 on Batty, on NASDAQ. That's me. 52s. Oh, now if it breaks to 50, oh, they're just fucking with me. You can't fight the funk. You can't fight the funk. Yeah! Telling me, bitch ass. Now I'm covering some more. What the hell? You see what they're trying to do here? You see what they're trying to do? Trying to get me out of my own trade. Bullshit. 49 cover. 48. That's me on the bid. 600 on NASDAQ. Come on. Just had a spike down to 42. Now I'm just got my finger on the trigger now at 50. That was absolutely freaking weird, man. I sent thousands and thousands of 100-share orders. That was so weird. You know what? They did me a favor. Instead of getting printed at 51, I got printed at 61 instead. Ah, it's fucking great. Come on, 48. All right, that's me on the bid now. 48 to 42. If they spike it down, I'm covering the rest. I only got 300 left. 46 is gone. I'm at 42 and... No, that's me, 42. Wow, that was weird, man. It's like they didn't want me to short it at 50. They gave me a favor that time. That was strange. Man, this market's just... this is the kind of shit that makes me just hate this stuff. You know why I wasn't getting printed? Because there was some high-frequency bullshit stepping in front of my orders. That's what happened there, I'm telling you. This time it kind of worked in my benefit. But, I mean, that's the kind of bullshit that you can't fight that. Schmuck sitting in his house trying to trade some stock, fighting these high-frequency algorithms. Come on. $200 left. Come on. I want my print. I want to get one print at the low of the day. I'm on the bid, 41. 41 on ARCA. 43s are trading. The 43s are trading. I'm 41 on ARCA now. 200 left. What a dog shit this stock is, man. You know this thing's opening up at $10, right? I'm not holding it overnight, but you know this thing's going to be at $10 tomorrow, right? And the indictments and the class action suits. Let the class action suits begin! Uh-oh. You're going to take my last 200. Oh, no. No print. Oh, my God, Naz. Oh, that UVXY. I should have went UVXY long instead of playing with this junk. Wow. Did UVXY just spike $1? $1.50? Damn. I'm sitting there messing with this crap. That's remarkable. I had my cover to cover at 51. Never got printed. That's pretty cool. All right, what we got? 10 minutes left. God, there you go. 43s. Come on. Come on. 2 more cents. I want to be the low print ever. I want to be the low print ever. Come on, 41. Come on, Buttercup. Bring it. That's me on the bid right there. Last 200. There we are. 41s. And done. 41. 41. Sold. Oh, I got one left. Oh, I legitimately have 1 share left. How does that happen? By the way, here, proof of concept here. I got 1 share left at 1160. If you want to see it. I got, they printed. Let me get printed. Oh, my 1 share. Actually, I'm going to hold the 1 share short overnight just to prove to you that no matter what, overnights suck. Watch this thing gap up $1.50 in my face. I got 1 share. I don't care. But that was some bizarre shit right there. I sent, no joke, like 1,700 shares. I didn't mean to say 17,000. I was just exaggerating. But just 100 share increment. Bang, 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 on to every market maker. NASDAQ, ARCA, EDGX, BATI, NASDAQ. And I wasn't getting anything. It was the orders were out there, and then they all came back. You're out, you're out, you're out, you're out. And then I resent them all, and then they were just in limbo. Then the stock moved, and I got printed at 61. I don't know, man. You can't make that shit up. I don't know what the hell just happened. That's bullshit. That's some high frequency crazy shit going on right there. Exposed. This whole market, man. Smoke and mirrors. You guys, yeah, I'll find the article for you, but 10 companies came out and recommended SDC as a buy. Just one day after a short seller slammed Smile Direct, all 10 banks on its IPO rated a buy. JP Morgan assigns a price target that's double its current price in a glowing report on teeth straightening startup. Just one business day after a short seller slammed teeth straightening startup Smile Direct company, alleging that it has cut corners and put customers at risk, the banks that led September initial public offering have published notes on the company with all 10 rating it the equivalent of a buy. JP Morgan, with an overweight rating and a share price target of 31. Merrill Lynch, Citigroup, Jefferies, UBS, Credit Suisse, Guggenheim, Stifel, William Blair, and Loop Capital Markets rate the stock a buy. And Nate Anderson goes on to say, these are just Smile Direct underwriters hyping their own offering. You know, I love it when at least somebody who makes sense gets some press. Let's get Nate Anderson on the line. Can you get that? Can somebody contact Nate Anderson, founder of that's a great name for a company. Hindenburg Research. Oh, the humanity! Hindenburg Research, and author of a report published Friday that questioned the company's teledentistry model, highlighting its losses and predicted financial headwinds from regulatory, legal, and customer satisfaction liabilities. I'm a huge fan of Nate Anderson right now. At least he got some press. Usually they bury this stuff. Nobody wants to know the truth about Wall Street, how it's all rigged and it's all a scam. IPOs are the way of them dumping their shit upon you. UVXY is wow. There's only one stock left that I need to destroy, and it's PANW. I will get my revenge. I will get my revenge when this stock's sitting at 171. Oh, yeah. I will crush this stock if it's the last thing I do. I hate this company. I hate the market, but I hate these so-called security stocks. They do nothing. These are the guys. They are these are the companies that spread the viruses on the internet so then they could say, oh, we've got the fix for that. Oh, yeah, do ya? Do ya? Oh, that was pretty quick. Oh, because you invented this virus that's spreading. Oh, we're going to kill Beyond Meat too. We're going to kill that stock too. Beyond Meat and PanW, those are the next to go. Those are the next to go. You can't fight. You can't fight this. The contagion is spreading. I will get my revenge in this life or the next. It's a good one. Holy shit. How the hell am I not in UVXY right now? I mean, what am I doing? Oh, $30 without me. You're killing me. Fuck. Sorry, Carol. I think I cursed like 8 times today. Well, is today Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday. Oh, so this is turnaround Tuesday. So we have Wake Me Up Wednesday. By the way, I might take tomorrow off. Being the good Jew that I am, it's bad luck to do anything on Yom Kippur. Not that I truly believe in that stuff, but I am a believer in curses and stuff. And generally, I lose money when I trade on Yom Kippur, so I generally won't do it. But I'll probably hang out. We'll shoot the shit. I want to watch Smile Direct go to $10 tomorrow. And I want to write a letter, a strongly worded letter to JP Morgan for their betrayal. I want to speak to the guys that upgraded Smile Direct. Do you really, really believe, or are you paid to believe? Did I ever tell you about when I was a market maker and when I was exposed to the truth? When I was a market maker, we went on the box, right? We didn't make a market in a lot of stocks. By the way, Smile Direct, new lows. Prove me wrong. Stock's going to be $10 tomorrow. So we were a market maker, a company, we were called Edge Trade. You know, we made a market in some small stocks. We would get on the box. Didn't really do much of it, but I learned about what being a market maker is, getting on the box, adding, it wasn't called adding and supplying liquidity. You made a market. Learning about level 2s and all that stuff. So my first exposure to the truth about trading was the upgrades and the downgrades. Okay. So when we went on the box, we were legitimately looking to buy. We went high bid because we're looking to buy. So when these companies would do their upgrades and their downgrades, right? If JP Morgan is upgrading Smile Direct, right? What do you think he should be doing? He should be on the bid all day, right? Supporting his awful freaking upgrade. But there I would see, so JP Morgan, again, I'm just using Smile Direct as an example. They would upgrade a stock, and then you would see these criminals, you would see these criminals on the offer all day. And that's when I had to make a few phone calls. We had direct lines to most of the market makers. So I called the market maker. Hey, I'm just curious. I'm working over here at blah, blah, blah. And yeah, we saw you had an upgrade today in I think it was Research in Motion to be exact, actually BlackBerry at the time. Well, Research in Motion at the time. By the way, Smile Direct new lows. 0. Tell me what I know. By the way, UVXY still going up in the aftermarket. Wow, I mean, if I would have got 17,000 shares at 1161, that would have been a pretty sweet trade. But UVXY was better overall. But I called the market maker, and I asked very politely, and I knew the answer before I even asked the question. Excuse me, I'm a concerned investor. I am also a trader at blah, blah, blah company. I noticed you upgraded Research in Motion today, and you were on the offer all day selling into the strength. Can I ask you a question? What gives? I saw you on the box today all day selling into the strength that you created. Never once did I see you on the bid. So you were selling into this upgrade all day. And what do you think he said to me? And I knew the answer already, because this is how you get around it. This is how you get around it. Well, sir, we have clients with all different time frames and investment strategies. We had a client today that was taking advantage of our gap to sell into it. So I said politely, isn't it that that client paid you to upgrade the stock to artificially gap it up so he could sell into the strength that you created to not hurt the stock? And he said, well, if that's what you think, and he hung up. If that's what I think, no, that's what it is. That's what it is, because I see you. And that was it. And that in that moment, I was already jaded. All right. I was already jaded from being a terrible stockbroker and seeing the other side, the dog and pony show, the fake syringes, the terrible IPOs, and then to see that bullshit. You want to know why I hate this market? And I'm again, I'm a closet. I was a closet bear all this time because I don't believe. I know it's a scam, but after you get crushed trying to short the market, you can't fight the funk. I'm not going to fight the funk. You want to make the market go up every day for 8 straight years? Let's go. Yeah, let's run. And now we're starting to see reality is coming back in. Reality is starting to hit this market, and it's not even up. This is nothing. This is nothing. The whole market, nah. Alibaba, I mean, even when I look at that stock, I lose money. Seriously, that stock owns me, short or long at this point. I am on the wrong side of Alibaba no matter what. I just can't get it right. I've given up. And that's another thing that I've learned. There are some stocks that just own you. You just can't get them right. So why fight it? I think there's something to that. I think my channel never gets on the trending. My channel never gets on the one to watch. My channel gets buried. But I leave it to you guys. Spread the love, my friends. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Acabano. No, thank you. So what do we got now? Levi's? Oh, another genius IPO. Here's what we'll do. Oh, our shitty jean company. We were public and then we went private. Oh, we need to raise some money. How about dump some shitty stock on some unsuspecting victims at $24.50? I mean, really? You had to come public again for what? Your stock hasn't had an uptick since the day it came out. Thanks. Your stock hasn't. Oh yeah, you had enough. You had. You had a 3-point rally, I guess, and that was it. You got. Where'd you open up? Around 22. 22. You got to 24.50, and that was all she wrote. All IPOs are bullshit. It's true. The worst. You know, I still get emails from people that are devout Gregory Mannarino fans, and they still call me a scumbag and a charlatan. I'm like, really? What did I say that hasn't been straight up? And when I do go into my doom and gloom mode, I'm right. I'm right. Not wrong. I was wrong in 2011/2012 and I gave up. And that's when I started condemning that guy. Imminent crash every day. Imminent crash. Shut up. And then you got Jimmy. He'll never let me live it down. I'm the worst. All right, so what do we do in the aftermarket? We look at who reports earnings. We see where the spike up and spike down was. See, all you got is Levi's tonight, huh? That's it? Maybe we'll watch it. Let's see. By the way, this market's in bad shape, kids. UVXY breaking 30 and traveling higher in the aftermarket. Ooh. We're going to go test that 250. Oh, baby, we're testing that 240. Oh, you know what? I might have to trade futures tonight. That's how excited I am. I haven't traded some futures in a couple of months. Ooh, 25948 on the YM. That's where we're going to be tomorrow. We might be there tonight. Look at UVXY. UVXY does not lie. It might be a terrible product to hold long term, but damn. I like to see how the market closes. Yeah. It's more about just to try to see, again, this UVXY rally. This is why I come back between 3 and 4 just to see how we close. UVXY rallying into the close like this and in the aftermarket does not bode well for. No, I just like to see it. Sometimes I just like getting a feel. I understand. Yeah, I get you. I mean, I could just, be in the other room. I got Godfather Harlem to watch. That's not bad so far. Get Shorty season 3 just started. That was a pretty fun show. All my shows are back. I got 600 hours of TV I can watch now. But yeah, I like to just get a feel for it. Plus, made a little bit of money on the SDC. I mean, it could have been awesome, except for that spooky moment right there where I didn't get my print and then I got my print. That was strange. First Son, I that kind of does look cool. Did that start yet? That's the one where he's like, yeah, I like options on Fridays, yeah, for sure. But I'll check out this comedy guy, Dean Cole. Never heard of him. Still the best show on television ever. Legion, best ever show ever made, I think. By the way, if you haven't seen last week's Family Guy episode, it covered everything I think is funny in life. They did. Oh, look at UVXY pop and drop. That's something that not Breaking Bad phenomenal. Yeah, even the spinoff was pretty good. Better Call Saul, but Legion. No, it was pretty good. It wasn't a bad day. We had, we blew the SDC Domino's trade, but oh my God. Mr. Robot. My friends told me about that at the Comic-Con. That's their favorite show. I never even heard of Mr. Robot. But Legion is like Legion is Professor X's grandson. He's been in an insane asylum because he's hearing voices. He's been doing heroin and getting in trouble. And then the X-Men spin-off guys come. Some try to come and kill him because they know how much power he has, and then the other guys try to save him. And then it's 3 seasons of just great visuals, amazing music underneath, and it's just a deep, deep, twisted story. And again, forgot if you've ever done acid, you'll know why the show. I mean, you could sit there and just watch it. Wow. You don't need, seriously. I've watched the season. I've watched every episode 3 times minimum, because you could just watch the show and just watch it without even realizing there's a story going on. That's what's so good. So what do you like, Mr. Robot? I'll try Mr. Robot. Adderall. Yeah, I hear lots of good things about it. Yeah, but Get Shorty, pretty funny, pretty good. Godfather of Harlem so far, that was pretty interesting. I like period pieces. I love Bumpy Johnson stuff. I like that stuff. What else am I watching? Was Fleabag good? Yeah, that she won all the awards. All right, Gringo, Mark. I'm just gonna watch to see Levi, but I don't think it's even that interesting. So tomorrow's 9-month VWAP on the diamonds is going to come back into play. So tomorrow could be another bounce rally or roll over and die. I choose roll over and die. So guys, again, it's hard for me to do the 2 charts because the charts don't run simultaneously. Come on in. I'll launch here. Come on into the room, and maybe you'll make some money and want to stay with me for the rest of your life. All right. Good talking with you guys. 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 By the way, my son's on fire. I don't know if I told you or not, but I was about to, again, I drank the Kool-Aid. I drank the Kool-Aid with the Cleveland Browns. My son set me right. He's like, Dad, you're wrong. He's like, you're buying into the hype. Yeah, I got you guys. I got 3. I held 3 shares overnight just to remind myself. Yeah, I'm up 10 cents. Woohoo! But yeah, my son got me out of that trade. Nice trade. I call everything a trade. But tough call, man. I'm a Yankee fan, but what I did, I bet the Yankees to win the World Series, and then I hedge during the games because now you could bet during the game. So if they get a lead, I'll throw some money on the opposite team. So I'll bet each game. But I took the Yankees to win the World Series. But the Dodgers and the Astros, I mean, I would love to see the Dodgers get knocked out here by the Nationals. If the Nationals knock off the Dodgers, the Nationals are going to be playing with house money, and you don't want to mess with a team with the house money. Oh yeah, it's live betting all day. Live betting the whole game. They just keep changing the odds as the score changes. So it's unbelievable. It's great, especially if you're a Jets fan and they ever have a lead. Just bet against them. I think Levi's is out. DraftKings. DraftKings, pretty good. I always had my own bookie from the neighborhood or one of my guys from Jersey. But now, why? Now I got it right on my phone. As long as and if I'm not in, you have to be in Jersey for it to work. But if you're out of state, I usually just call my friend. He does it, takes care of it for me. But I'm not that much of a degenerate. Generally, I'm home. on Sundays, and I can put my own bets in. But here's the bet. The bet that's been winning for 5 weeks in a row is the 2-team tees, Patriots and whoever's playing the Jets in the 2-team tees. This is the only week I don't like it. Let me give you the odds right now. So if you're thinking about doing it, right, this is the only reason I'm not loving it, is because the Giants are the ones who are playing the Patriots. Now, there's two ways to look at it. It's not the same Giants team. It's not even Eli Manning, right? But the Giants just tend to play the Patriots well. It's historically known. It's a fact. They beat them twice in the Super Bowl. So normally I go Patriots, and I would go, Patriots minus 16.5. So you tease that down 7. And then you take whoever's playing the Jets. So you'd have Cowboys minus 0.5, right? And you'd have Patriots minus 9.5. That's the one that might get you. Again, I might actually take off this week because I don't like anything on the board. You're looking at Carolina versus Tampa Bay. That's the same team. Nobody knows what the hell's going to happen there. Eagles and Vikings, that's an evenly matched game. Who the hell knows what's going to happen there? Again, I drank the Kool-Aid with the Browns. The Browns are a favorite over Seattle. That might be, there's your sucker bet, according to my son. Just keep betting against the Browns. He probably likes Seattle over the Browns, minus the 1.5. Then you got the Ravens and the Bengals. Now, this is a tough one because the Bengals stink, but they usually play the Ravens well. 11 points is a lot. Can't really go with that one, right? And then you have the two worst teams other than the Jets playing each other. Who the hell knows what's going to happen in the Dolphins-Redskins game? The Saints, shockingly, are just as good without Drew Brees playing the Jaguars. This looks like the easy play of the day. Saints +1 over the Jags. When the Saints win by 30, we'll be thinking, oh my God, how obvious was that one? Texans are freaking hot. I'm down on the Chiefs. I would have to go Texans plus the 5. Falcons, Cardinals. Falcons probably the 5th worst team in the league. They're awful. I would take the Cardinals plus the 3 in this game. Then you got the surprising 49ers against the Rams. That's a great game. Couldn't tell you who's going to win that one, but if I had to go, I'll take the points. I'll take the Niners plus 3.5. Obviously, Jets. I'm laying 7.5 on the against the Cowboys over the Jets. Titans, Broncos, no clue there. You got to go Titans, take the points. Steelers are awful, but here's the game. Actually, this Monday night game, this is actually not the Sunday night game. The Chargers suck. They beat nobody. They're not going to beat anybody by 6.5 points. I would take the Steelers getting the 6.5 on the Chargers. And then Monday Night Football, yeah, the Lions are playing well, but the Packers are on fire right now. I'd lay the 4.5 on against the Lions. So there's Glick's picks right now off the top of my head. But, yeah. Texans going to the Super Bowl? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, wait, hold on. Not much of a reaction going on Levi's. So I think it'll be 50-50. I'll be there. I'll take a picture for you. Oh, I guarantee you one thing. There'll be a fight. Because Cowboy fans are the worst. And they're going to be in our stadium. Oh, there'll be some fights. There's going to be a good amount of fights. Might have to bring my blackjack with me. Want to see something? You want to see something crazy? I got this from my grandfather. You ever see one of these? You can't even get these anymore. It's a piece of lead wrapped in leather. The cops used to have these. My grandfather knew a cop, gave it to him in like 1930s, 1940s. This thing's nuts. You just tap yourself on the hand with it, it hurts. Imagine getting billy clubbed with this thing in the noggin. You ain't coming back. This thing's got to be, close to almost 100 years old. I still have this. All these little things Thanks, Gramps. Thanks for this weapon. This thing this could be legitimately 80 years old, maybe even 100. Negan. All right, I'm out of here. Fun times. We'll be looking at Levi's tomorrow because if it rolls over, you've got a double bottom area at around 1775. This thing breaks back under 1850. You're probably go searching for that 18 area, looking for 1775. There's the headlines say they're better than expected, but come on. All right, boys. I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you guys. Well, I could put it in my pants. Hey, is that a blackjack in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me? Yes, that's right. I probably couldn't get into the stadium with that. Imagine they tried to take that away from me. I would have to not go to the game. I would never want to lose my grandpa's blackjack. That would be a shame. It's my dick. It's pretty hard, sir. Yeah. They don't call me Steel Dick for nothing. On that note, see you guys. I'll try to launch a little bit earlier tomorrow. And yeah, we're probably going to take it easy. I'm probably going to be hands off tomorrow. It's bad luck. Again, bad luck for me to trade on Yom Kippur. All right. And if you're fasting out there, be a good Jew. Have an easy fast. Say your penance. And by the way, if anybody's out there in cyberspace that I've offended or wronged, this is where I'm supposed to ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I insulted all of you guys with your awful stock picks and your terrible websites. I'm sorry I insulted you analysts that went to school to pretend that you know something about the stock market. I'm sorry to all the women that I called very, very good looking that made you feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I really mean it. Okay. No, that's what we're supposed to do. It's a fun day, man. It's a fun day. It's my second day without smoking pot. 2 days. I'm all riled up. Shh. I'm trying to go to the 17th. All right, on that note, I'm really leaving this time. We're 2 days in. This guy's got 100 on the under. Most people have the under. I probably won't make it, but I'll let you know. 2 days in, I want to get to the 17th to my next jam. Oh shit, I gotta go. All right, see you.